I had a speech, but I want to speak from my heart. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm a long time, like my colleagues here, member in the Knesset. We've heard many speeches of MKs, of ministers, of foreign leaders of different countries who came to speak in the Knesset. But your speech yesterday is remarkable. It's one of the greatest speeches. It's one of the greatest speeches delivered in the Knesset. And the reason it was so good, it came from your heart and it entered to our heart. And in the way you speak, connected yourself with Jewish destiny, it moved us. And we saw your strong conviction, and we all feel that your leadership is a leadership based on values and principles, and Paraguay's path under your leadership is based on values and principles. Thank you for that. And I believe that also the friendship between both countries, Israel and Paraguay, is based not only on interests, but also on values and principles. We still recall the fact that Paraguay was one of the states that recognized Israel from its beginning and voted for the establishment of our state in the UN, 1947. And there is one line between those days and your current decision to move your embassy to the eternal capital of the Jewish people, to Jerusalem. We had Prime Minister Menachem Begin that once told an American president, I believe it was President Reagan, you have Washington, D.C., but we have Jerusalem, D.C., which means David's capital. And Jerusalem is the Jewish capital for more than 3,000 years. So recognizing the fact that Jerusalem, united and undivided, is the capital of Israel, is standing by the historical truth, and this is real leadership. Thank you for that, Mr. President. I want you to know that during our history, we faced not only exile, but also huge efforts to disconnect us from Jerusalem. Caesar Adrianus, that conquered Jerusalem, after he ruined it, he called Jerusalem Ilia Capitolina. And for Israel, the land of Israel, he tried to give the name Palestine. But the land of Israel, as in the Bible, remained the land of Israel. Jerusalem remained Jerusalem, and it will be so, united, undivided, under Israeli sovereignty forever. Israel is fighting in 7 different fronts, more than 1 year, under the leadership of Prime Minister Netanyahu. One of the most difficult and challenging experiences in modern history of democratic nation. We are attacked mostly from countries we don't even have a border with, like Iraq or Iran or Yemen, on top of Hamas and Hezbollah. But this is not the only battle. At the same time, we confront a political battle, a diplomatic battle. And this battle is based on new anti-Semitism. And this new anti-Semitism is trying to deny from the Jewish people 2 basic rights that exist for every nation on earth. 1, the right for its own country. 2, the right for self-defense. It is amazing, but what the ICC did a month ago is trying to deny the right for self-defense of the most attacked and threatened country in the world. A country which its enemies, like Iran, openly saying and acting, they want to eliminate it. You stood by our right for self-defense with your clear moral position on the outrageous decision of the ICC. I want to praise you for that, Mr. President. This is leadership. We decided to strengthen relations between our countries. I promised my colleague, your foreign minister, which we previously spoke and we met 3 times these 2 days. I will come to Asuncion very soon with a delegation from the private sector to try to promote bilateral relations with all relevant aspects. It is a commitment to make a friendship between states and a friendship between people. Thank you for your visit. Thank you for your friendship. Aquí estamos juntos en Jerusalén.
Thank you very much.